right, we have early morning photo shoot with the pilot crew. Peter's warming up. There's Carly. Garth is setting up a lavish set design. He's already ready. We have Al taking photos. We're hoping to get some shots for our promotional and flyer design. We have about an hour. We'll see what we can muster up. Go for an hour. We did it. 1 hour, got a shit ton of photos. We are done. So along with the pilot photo shoot we had this morning, we have a feedback showing this afternoon. Rick, where'd he go? Rick met up with me. We had a little chill time, got some breakfast, and now I'm actually heading back to ODC because we are doing that showing now. All 6 of us get a half hour to give some feedback. It's just closed to the choreographers and our mentor, Liz Roman, and we'll hopefully get some useful information about where our pieces are at. I am curious kind of about the characterization elements that you guys see. I know they need a lot more diving into, but just kind of what you're witnessing as you're watching.
Quality of what he did, and like I was into that he has this very specific attention to the details of what he was doing. With the directionality of the choreography, I felt like I missed something in his face maybe. There was something about it that I wanted to see him like he is now. He can smile right now. I wanted to see him more playful.
Yeah, I was like really drawn to that. I was really drawn into the horizontal aspect of it, and I wanted you started to do this at the end. It started to diverge and use this space more. I felt like that could happen a little bit sooner.
The other thing is I wanted to ask was, what is his outfit going to be, or what is he going to be wearing?
Yeah, he's probably going to be wearing like kind of suit pants, button-up shirt, suit jacket. But it's going to be full on like pedestrian attire.
Cool.
All right, we just had our showing for pilot yesterday, so I am rehearsing with Patrick today. I took a bunch of notes about the feedback I received from the other pilot artists and Liz Roman, our mentor. So we're gonna kind of dive into some different ideas today, kind of pulling out some characterization elements, also highlighting some things just so we can take this mass amount of phrase work and turn it into something. Do sketch in place, just here, just so I can come in on Monday and I'll be like, keep this, cut this, blah, blah, blah. Then details. Right. Details, 90-degree angle. Yep. Happy with what you did. Do the beginning slow. The whole beginning slow up until you do all this kind of slow into this. Thanks, Patrick. Absolutely. I'll see you later. Bye. Just had a really productive rehearsal with Patrick. We really dove into some of the different ideas and concepts of the piece. I didn't get to everything I want to. I think we're gonna start to extend rehearsal times a little bit. We gotta keep clipping away and working at it. So fast forward a couple days, I wanna take a second to talk about a little bit of the production mentorship that ODC offers for the pilot program. Each one of us is given tasks. Myself and Alyssandra, one of the other choreographers, are taking on the PR and marketing aspect of the show. This encompasses writing a press release, contacting press, working with social media and marketing on there, also making flyers and things like that. So I want to give you some process steps into where we're at. Take a look at our flyer design. Rick is my boyfriend, and he designed our flyer for us. From the photo shoot in the beginning of the vlog, we picked and chose a bunch of different photos, and then we created kind of a concept around it with this kind of wild bodies image, which is the title we chose about a month or so back. On top of that, Alyssandra and myself are doing the PR, so we had to compile little snippets of what each one of our pieces was about, put them together into a press release, which is an extremely valuable tool to be learning how to do. I mean, I've done some press releases and other media contacts, but ODC has such an awesome little like packet for us of people who to reach out to. They look over our press release, so it's really just kind of getting like editors to look at what we're doing, and having the ODC press person, who is Mona. She's awesome. She's told us who to reach out to, given us their contacts. So we've kind of divided out all of the people we need to contact, and we've put together an email and sent out the press release. It's slightly nerve-wracking because a lot of times you're cold calling people who you've never gotten in contact with, so you have to reach out 1, 2, maybe 3 times even if you don't hear from them. So you really have to like let go of like, oh, I don't want to bother them, which I'm very much like, and trying to convince them to come to the show. Some of the other tasks to kind of give you an idea of what we do and how a show is produced, which not a lot of people know how much work goes into producing a show. Let's see, there's PR, there's marketing, flyer design. There's also someone that has to work the box office, setting up kind of the event page and working with the box office manager and making sure everything is going well with ticket sales. There's also a person who's in charge of the reception, so bringing in different donations for food and drinks. So on Saturday night when we have our show, we can have an after party sort of situation. There's also program design. We have to coordinate finding stage managers, working with the lighting designer, and the crazy part is we're all doing this on a $300 budget, so which is way less than all the other budgets I've ever worked with. So we really have to work like bootstraps and figure out who we can use in our kind of friend circle and community that's willing to do things for free, which is not always fun asking for because artists are always struggling to make ends meet, but we're really appreciative of all the people who have helped us out already. We still have to find a videographer and a photographer for the show, so those are all things we have to figure out as the date gets closer for the show, which is April 8th and 9th here at ODC up in Studio B. So come check it out. It's gonna be a really awesome show. This probably won't be the last vlog until it happens, but I just wanna make sure you know when it's happening because it's coming up soon. Besides all that, I am about to have rehearsal for my larger show, which is still happening, my Eames production, which is gonna be presented in January of next year, so 2018, at ODC Theater. So we're working on some new ideas and concepts and just kind of getting things cooking.